What is popping, guys? Now, this video is gonna be about why women just don't fucking like you, bro. And it's not gonna be your ugliness, it's not gonna be your handsomeness, it's not gonna be your fucking personality. It's not gonna be any of that bullshit. What I'm now talking about is the way you talk to people now, in general, and basically, you know what I mean? Are you interested in the person? Because the amount of interest you have in a person is really going to determine how the fuck you resort to talking to them, you know what I mean? Because if you're not interested in the person, you're just not going to give a fuck about what they got to say, you know? And that is actually going to affect you in a real, like, another sense, you know? Because once you don't give a fuck about what they got to say, you're just focusing on the pussy, you're just focusing on what you're going to get at the end, then you're not even gonna get there, bro. You're not even gonna fucking get there. So why are you gonna focus on it at the end of the day? You know what I mean? So that's really, think about what you're asking people. When you think about what you're asking people, actually think about it. You know what I mean? Like when you're asking a person something, that make sure it has some relevance to what the fuck they're doing. You know what I mean? If they're working in a place, ask them how long they've been working there, like this, and that, and you fucking know how the conversation goes, bro. Don't make it a fucking interview. Don't make it an interview because I've seen a lot of guys be like, "Where are you from? Where are you this? Where are you that?" And I was like, if you follow like anybody like Taekwondo and shit like that, they always say go wide. I mean, don't go deep, not wide, you know. And that really is the significance of it. You have to go deep into the conversation and have something, and then you find something of interest. It doesn't even fucking matter. It might be cars, it might be this, and that, and then you fucking go into a deep conversation about that. And that's really how you're gonna be able to stand out. That's the only way. Not the only way you can be like a fucking douche and stand out in that way, but who the fuck cares about that shit? We're really trying to go into people's mind, you know what I mean, and really see what the fuck they're on about, you know? Because people might be like, oh my god, I can't find any good conversationalists and this, and that, and that's why people just hate fucking men, you know what I mean? Because all they fucking focus on is the dick, all they focus on is the fucking external shit. But what really is mattering is what's going on in their mind, you know? So you really have to control their mind before you can even control their body. And this is true because like in my situation, like I used to like be dating this woman, you know, and I didn't ask her really much about herself. I didn't really give a fuck much of a fuck, you know what I mean? And that really like triggered like the whole thing about like she just like fucking was like, yo, I don't like your personality, and I'm like, bro, like I don't I don't care, bro. But anyway, and then I had another woman, you know, and it's anyway. So yeah, and then I start asking her like about herself. I actually start asking like what books she reads and shit like that. And she actually starts to get into the conversation. She starts to really like dive in deep. And then I just left it at that, bro, and I fucking left. And then it's like the next time we met, she was all on me, bro, and it was like for no reason, you know. It's just like because you ask these simple questions that are gonna get stuck in their mind, they're gonna be like, "Oh man, I actually found somebody that's actually interested in me." You know what I mean? Actually interested in what I do instead of my pussy. You know? It's like, yeah, man, that's really what the fuck is gonna be about. Really, like people want to be like, yeah, your body, bro, yeah, bro, your body. It's like, bro, like it has something to do with it, of course. Like you can be fat. Like one of my friends doesn't even fucking work out, bro. He doesn't even fucking work out. Any day of the week he doesn't work out, bro. But he always has his way with women that's just like he asks them the right questions. He goes into the right topics. He shares stories about himself, you know what I mean? He shares stories about his past experiences with this, and he used to be like all over the place, bro. Like he got arrested, he got this, he got that. Like all this shit happened to him, you know what I mean? So he had all these interesting things to talk about. So really, when he goes into a conversation, it's never going to be boring, you know what I mean? Every time I'm hanging around him, it's never really boring. We always get into discussion about something, you know what I mean? And that's really what you want to be about. So really, that's the reason why women don't fucking like you, because you're always concentrating on yourself. You're not even concentrating on the conversation. You're already concentrating on the pussy, and you're already it's not even fucking focusing, bro. You're not even being present in the moment. You're just concentrating on your anxiety or whatever the fuck is going on in your mind, bro. So really deal with that shit.